Once upon a time, in a land far, far away, in a small town in China, there used to be Renaissance Fair, which was a weekend outdoor gathering wherein they recreated old historical settings for the amusement of its guests. Generally, Renaissance fairs included an abundance of entertainers, and people from far and wide used to come and exhibit their talents. Mr. Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters and guests, during one such day on the fair, an archer came to the town and he was exhibiting his talents. He was well built with chiseled body, long black hair tied with a hairband, and he almost looked like a samurai warrior. He was an incredible marksman. He was showing off and it was wonderful. He would take out an arrow, put it on his bow and shoot at the target, and boom, it hits right on the target. He would take out another arrow, put it on his bow and shoot again. It would split the first arrow right in the middle and hit the target again. People were cheering for him, saying, "Bravo, bravo!" They were whistling for him and they were rooting for him. However, in the crowd, there was this old man with a long white beard, white hair tied in a bun, and a sage-like presence, who, instead of cheering him on, says, "It is just a matter of practice. It is just a matter of practice." Certainly, the archer thought a lot about himself, and he was expecting praise and not a phrase like "it is just a matter of practice." He became very angry and he walked up to the old man and says, "What do you mean it is a matter of practice? Can you do what I can do?" The old man looks at him and says, "Well, no, but let me show you something." This old man was an oil merchant. He took out a bottle which had a very narrow opening, a long tube and a bowl at the bottom. He put a copper coin which had a square hole on the top of the bottle. Then he from his bag took out a flask of oil and started pouring oil. And the oil passed through that copper coin, through that long narrow tube, and fell into the bowl. And not a drop spilled on the copper coin or on the bottle. The old man looks at the archer and says, "Can you do that?" The archer realized he couldn't do that because he hadn't had any practice in pouring oil. The old man again looks at him and says, "I can't shoot arrows like you, but you can't pour oil like me. It is just a matter of practice." Fellow Toastmasters and guests, what do you practice? Invariably, whatever you practice, you will become very good at it. And it isn't a question of right or wrong. If you practice cheating in the exam, you will become very good at cheating in the exam. If you practice jumping red lights and crossing the road, you will become very good at jumping red lights and crossing the road. If you practice complaining, you will become very good at complaining. I think you will be able to complain about anything. It will be like a flow. Without batting an eyelid, you will complain about anything. And I'm sure each one of you knows a person who is an expert at complaining. Only yesterday, I was talking to a friend of mine and she told me that she didn't like the movie Bahubali. And I was surprised. Why didn't she like the movie Bahubali? And I asked her, "Why didn't you like Bahubali?" And she said, the main actor, the lead actor, Prabhas, he's so tall and too much style he has gotten. And what is this chanting, "Mahendra Bahubali, Mahendra Bahubali"? It gets on to my nerves. And these were exactly the scenes which made me excited about the movie. Fellow Toastmasters, what else do you practice? If you practice peace, you will become very good at it. If you practice joy and happiness in your life, you will become good at it. And if you practice your speeches, you will get very, very good at it. Fellow Toastmasters and guests, your success and failures in your life depends upon your action, and your action depends upon your daily habits. For example, if you eat healthy food and exercise daily, you will become healthy like Ayush. If you work out properly, you will become very, very healthy. And certainly, it is not a question of becoming healthy, it is a question of how you want to lead your life. For example, if you go on to YouTube and search on TEDx videos on a very, very philosophical questions like how can I bring happiness into my life, how I can bring joy in my life, how I can be peaceful, how can I get rid of procrastination, how I can bring focus into my life. I'm so distracted all the time. And at the end of 18 minutes of video, the lesson you will get, it is just a matter of practice. Self-help gurus like Tony Robbins and Robin Sharma uses phrases like legendary performance, greatness, epic health, and everything that you have ever wanted in your life will manifest into reality if you do daily rituals, which is just another word for practice. Fellow Toastmasters, you can become legendary. Success will come and kiss your feet, and the greatness that is lying inside of you will shine bright through if you can tell yourself and believe that it is just a matter of practice. Mr. Toastmaster.